The new landscaping work in the vicinity of the mansion of Mazra'ih has created quiet paths, orchards, and vistas that invite prayer and reflection, allowing visitors to experience the tranquil spirit long associated with this holy place. The work extends the comprehensive and ongoing conservation project begun in 2020 and reveals the natural beauty that greeted Bahá'u'lláh when he first left the prison city of Akka in 1877.
One of the approaches that was taken in designing the garden was doing research to investigate what the garden looked like when Bahá'u'lláh came here. But there was very little documentation. There were notes from pilgrim visitors, and there were a few photos, but nothing that gave the designers conclusive evidence of what the site looked like. So rather than try to duplicate what it looked like, the intent was again to create that sense of openness. The design used trees and plants that are typical of this area, and in that way, the visitors are able to feel familiar or at home in their environment, which contributes to their spiritual experience.
Cypress and deciduous trees have now been planted along much of the perimeter of the property. Accessible pathways with hard surfacing ensure that all may experience the gardens, and thoughtfully placed benches provide spaces for prayer and rest. The property is organized into distinct areas. To the west and east, formal gardens frame the approach to the mansion. To the south and southeast, orange orchards connect the grounds to their agricultural heritage. And in areas surrounding the formal gardens, a landscaped meadow provides a large open space for visitors to walk around and enjoy. Near the mansion itself are a restored Ottoman period aqueduct, a pool, and a well. The recent landscaping is only the beginning of the garden's evolution, as many of the newly planted trees will take nearly 20 years to reach maturity. Yet, the design ensures that its vistas and spaces will continually develop, fostering an ever-deepening sense of tranquility and spiritual renewal reminiscent of the countryside where Bahá'u'lláh beheld in 1877 after 9 years of confinement within the walls of Akka. As the wider conservation program advances, the surroundings at Mazra'ih will be ready for public use in due course, offering visitors a setting for quiet prayer amid nature's calm.
In the countryside, the simplicity that you notice in nature, the harmony between different trees and plants, flowers, the color, the diversity, these are all qualities that you see in nature that are pleasing to our soul, and that becomes something that you can meditate about, something that you can think about, something that you can try and find an application in your own life.